Hi there, it's Matthew Pright, Notary Public and solicitor based in London. So thanks for all your questions. One of the questions we've received is, what is a power of attorney and why does it need to be notarized? So I think it would be fair to say that one of the most regular documents that we'll get in our notary offices is a power of attorney. And a power of attorney is a document that you would sign to enable somebody to act on your behalf. So the attorney is given authority to carry out certain tasks on your behalf. So why would you do that? Well, there's a range of different reasons why you would do that, but often when you're coming to see a notary public, the real reason that you would do that is because you want somebody within another country to carry out activities on your behalf. So that might include buying a house, dealing with legal disputes, registering a trademark. There are various activities which somebody might be able to carry out on your behalf so that you don't have to ultimately go to that country and deal with them yourselves. Now sometimes you won't possibly be able to deal with them yourselves, so you'll need to sign the power of attorney and get that notarized so that somebody can act on your behalf. So what do you need to think about when you're getting a document notarized? There's a few things really. The first one is you have to consider that as soon as you've signed that power of attorney, someone has the authority to act as you. So you have to be absolutely comfortable that the extent of that power is appropriate to enable that person to carry out the activities that you want them to on your behalf, but not do anything that you wouldn't want them to do. The other thing I also advise clients to consider is whether there should be a time limit placed on the power of attorney. Now it may be that this relates to a property transaction and you know that that's going to be dealt with, or you hope it's going to be dealt with within 3 to 6 months. So it might be appropriate to say, well, the power of attorney should only last for 6 months, or maybe a little bit longer to give yourself a bit of scope, 9 months or a year. But you certainly wouldn't want that power to run indefinitely. The last thing to think about is, once you've signed the power of attorney, you can't just say, I don't want to continue. So if you change your mind, you can't just say, stop the bus, I don't want you to continue to act on my behalf. What you'd need to do is formally revoke that power of attorney. And that involves going through the same process you go through when you originally execute the power of attorney. So don't be put off by powers of attorney. They are usual documents, particularly for notaries to deal with. They can often be in dual languages or different languages. Obviously, make sure that you get a translation so that you're entirely comfortable as to what is contained within that power of attorney. And then, if you're happy with the power of attorney, find a notary who can deal with it, notarizing it and sometimes also legalizing it if that's required based on the country. And they should be able to assist you with explaining any questions you have about that power of attorney, so that you can move forward comfortably knowing that you've got the appropriate documentation in place. So thanks again. If you have any other questions about powers of attorney or anything else that notaries deal with, please do get in touch. We love all your questions, and we'll keep doing these little video clips to hopefully demystify and give you even more straightforward and simple information about the matters and activities which notaries undertake.